You do not need any bookkeeping or accounting experience to learn QuickBooks Online. Here's what we go over inside the Bookkeeping Foundation Kit. QuickBooks Online users, you're going to want to tap in on this one. Make sure that you click on the orange link that you see on the video, because the Bookkeeping Foundation Kit is in the TikTok shop. And this kit is going to teach you how to set up QuickBooks Online the right way, how to use my tips and tricks and automation hacks so that you're having to do less work, how to get your books done correctly and on time, friend. Make sure that you stay consistent. We're gonna go over the table of contents together, and you can check out more information about the kit by tapping on the TikTok shop link that you see on my video. Number one, we go over how to use the kit. I wanna help you establish a kind of syllabus and what you need to expect from yourself to sit down and work through the kit. So part one is all about setting up your accounting system. This includes connecting your bank accounts and credit cards to QuickBooks Online, and I know a lot of you are afraid to do that, okay? We're not gonna be afraid to do things in QuickBooks Online. We actually have the correct instructions here on how to get your bank accounts and credit cards connected, and even how to automate some of that data entry. We start off with looking at your chart of accounts. Everybody has access to their chart of accounts in QuickBooks Online, but we need to make sure that it's set up for your business, okay? If you're a landscaping business, we don't need to set up the chart of accounts for a restaurant type business, right? Go over the chart of accounts, very first thing that we do inside the kit. Part two is all about the data entry, which is the first actual step in doing your bookkeeping, making sure that you get your data into QuickBooks Online. There's many ways to automate this, and I'm gonna show you some of my favorite ways to automate your bookkeeping inside the Bookkeeping Foundation Kit. Also in part two, and the most important step in doing your bookkeeping, is reconciliation. We need to be reconciling our bank accounts and credit cards every single month. If you're not doing that, you're not actually doing your bookkeeping. Reconciliation is where we sit down and make sure that what's in QuickBooks matches and adds up and makes sense with what happened on your bank statement. Part three, and the last part of the kit, is how you set up a system to stay consistent with your bookkeeping. Now, a lot of people ask me right up front, like, what do I have to be doing? And how often should I be doing that? And where do I go to do that? That's what part three covers. How often you need to be keeping up with your books, making sure that you're reconciling. And that way, when tax season rolls around, 2026 is right around the corner, we're not freaking out when we have to go send our information to our tax preparers. Part three is all about consistency, staying up to date with your books. I teach people who have no accounting and bookkeeping experience all the time how to use QuickBooks Online. That's why I wrote the kit for y'all, because I've just been doing this for that long. Grab the Bookkeeping Foundation Kit right here in the TikTok shop. By the way, y'all, it's free shipping right now. That's right, I'm gonna cover your shipping. I'm gonna send you the spiral bound kit workbook, and you're gonna get started in QuickBooks Online.